Hello! I'm throwing stuff already. I don't know if that's a good start or not. This is fuzzy up here. I don't know if it's my camera or what. I have a toddler, so I don't even know if you can call her a toddler anymore. I have a 3-year-old. And she's disgustingly messy all the time. So it might be her little fingers, I'm not sure. But anyways, hello. I got my sweats and my jammies on. Hey, Robin! So, I am like an hour later than I wanted to be, but Ross has bowling tonight, which Thursday night live. But normally, I don't have a problem getting touched to bed, but today, she was playing me. Because a lot of times when he's home, we do the whole tag team thing like Mommy said. You know, he'll repeat like what I say, like, Mommy said you have 10 minutes, or Mommy said when the timer goes off, and then I'll do the same like Daddy said. Well, when it's just me, she plays on it. She's not dumb. So we're just doing a half face. It really wasn't what I was planning on doing. But that's all we're going to do because it's already 9:30 at night. But anyways, so color personality test. I have heard about these, and I've been told to like try them and all this jazz. Well, today I actually did it. She was like totally entranced with Cinderella, and I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So I did the color personality test, and it is so cool. And it's so, tell me if you've ever done one. Has anyone ever done a color personality test? If you're watching replay, comment replay and let me know if you have done a color personality test. If not, I highly suggest it because my mind was kind of boggled when I got my results, and even when I was doing it. So when I was doing it, it's personality. Never. Try it, Robin. Seriously. It is so crazy. So when I was answering these questions, it's all about you, and it's all like this or that. How highly do you agree with this? Whatever. And you want to answer it like you think how people perceive you or how you want people to perceive you, but you got to like change your mindset and be like, no, how do I really want to answer this? It's all about you. So I'm like, ooh, I don't want to say that I like to win, but I kind of do. Or, I can't think of all of them. That was one that like really stuck out to me. I'm like, well, no, I like to see others win, which I do, but of course I like to win, and that's just like a me thing. And it was very interesting. It's kind of long. I think it's like 60 to 75 questions. But when you start like actually answering, like I said, not how you think people perceive you or how you want people to perceive you, but how you actually truly answer these questions, it's crazy. And then when I got my results, I'm like, totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. I kind of want to get like the base going here. And then I made some notes quick. I'm probably going to botch the guy's name, Mark Aceta. Super, like, I did a little bit of reading up on him too. Like, okay, this dude's test is telling me this is my personality. Do I believe him? If you're watching live, say hey. I know Robin's here. Who else is here? Yeah, this color personality test, it was crazy. I don't even know what I'm going to do here. I'm doing half my face. Robin, give me some guidance. What should I do with half my face? I primed. I want to do kind of a fun eye because I'm only doing one. But, so, Robin, you tell me what kind of eye I should do. And nothing crazy because it's like already 9:30. But you tell me what kind of eye I'm going to do, or anybody else watching, give me some suggestions. Hi, Tilly. We need to get together one of these days and do some planning. Robin, give me some ideas for a quick something eye. But so the color personality test is like literally mind blowing. Like it is so cool when you start answering it correctly, or the way you like truly feel. Like I said, I like to win. Well, yeah, but do I want to like actually click yes, strongly agree, because I feel like I don't want people to know that about me. But you don't do that. Nobody else sees your results. So it's 4 colors. It's red, blue, yellow, and green. And I just jotted down a quick couple notes about what each one means. So, and I have my results. Geez, I don't know, what palette are you using? I don't know, either Glam Up or Wanderlust. Either one. You tell me. So real quick, so red. So if you are a red personality, you have a confident attitude, challenge-oriented, strong desire to win. usually insecure and need approval from others. That's a red personality. There's more to it. I just jotted down a couple things. A blue personality, fun-loving, live for the moment, like bright things and happy people, like to follow strong leadership as long as the leader treats them nicely, very spontaneous, not mindful of time. Yellow, very personable and friendly, extremely loyal, supports rather than leads, huge on honesty and integrity, very family-oriented, natural peacemaker, very creative and expressive. Like I said, these are just a few things that I grabbed out of each one. There's a good sized paragraph on each one. Green, very logical and calculated in their thinking. Do not make snap decisions, naturally skeptical, prefer getting facts over having intuition, very, very realistic, have tendency to prejudge people. So it's not that any one is a bad one. It's just your personality. And then so it gives you, send me that quiz. I will, Wanderlust. Okay. So it's Mark Acetta, A-C-M-A-R-C, Mark Acetta. I think it's Acetta, A-C-C-E-T-T-A, but I will try and find it. I actually found it in the Hustle and Grace group. So red, blue, yellow, green. And it's not one is right or wrong. It's just your personality, and it's so crazy. So I did this, and as I'm starting, I'm like I said, I was kind of thinking how I want people to perceive me and what I think people think of me. And I'm like, no, that's not the point of this. The point of this is to see how I really am. Okay, so I'm going to do Wanderlust palette. What do you want me to do with the Wanderlust palette? What kind of eye should I do? So when I got my results, when I started like truthfully answering everything, Toots is still farting around in her bed. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can get through this and no get mommy at the body. I am, can anyone guess, for starters? Can anyone guess what my personality is? And when it gives you your results, it gives you what you're strongest at, and then it goes down. So it gives you all 4, but it tells you what you rate highest, and then second, third, fourth. My results were interesting. Something with purple. Okay, so I'm going to start with Noble then. Noble's like a pinky-ish. I'm going to try and get through. I'm trying not to be like super long here because I had this idea and then Toots was playing me and she was being really good. But she had to have a bath tonight and she wanted to play longer, so I washed my face and then she still wanted to play, so I went and put away some laundry and she still wanted to play and I called her quits then. I washed her hair and got out. And she had to watch one more show and all that jazz. Okay, so Noble all over. Okay, any guesses as to what my personality is if you heard me go through? So there's red, confident attitude, challenge oriented, blue, fun loving, live for the moment, likes to follow rather than lead, very spontaneous, yellow, very personable and friendly, family-oriented, green, very logical, calculated, skeptical, prefers facts, blah, blah, blah. Can anyone guess what I pulled stronger at? Like I said, it gives you all 4, but it tells you what you're strongest at. And like you could be 0 and 1. Like you could not obviously be one of them. You need to do live with her so I can say hi. Oh, it's been a long time. She would love that. Sometimes she's such a turkey. She's got to be in the mood. Okay. Purple. Purple, purple, purple. Let's just go straight into Divine. Yellow. Tilly, you think I'm yellow? Okay, so yellow, very personable and friendly, extremely loyal supporters. Supporters rather than leaders. Huge on honesty and integrity, very family-oriented, natural peacemakers, very creative and expressive. So it's yellow is your strong one. Okay, so my strong one's actually blue. But, okay, so blue is fun-loving, lives for the moment, likes bright things and happy people, likes to follow strong leadership as long as the leader treats them nicely, very spontaneous, not mindful of time. Not mindful of time, that's like story of my life. It's not that I'm not mindful of it just never happens. So that was my strong one. And it gives you, I don't know how it rates it, But that one was like 2 points over red and yellow mixed. And then my longest or my shortest one, which was not, I think that one was only 2 points below, was green. So I'm basically all of them. Just that I pull a little heavier on blue. So I thought that was very interesting when I got those results. Because it's tough. Because like I said, when you're answering these questions, it's like how you want people to perceive you. And then some of them like, well, I just said that I like to win, but now I'm saying like I cheer for others. And I can't remember all the questions. Like, so there's quite a few questions. But it's like, some of them I feel like I'm totally contradicting what I just said in my last one, but I think that's kind of the point, like, because they ask you in like different ways. So the fact that I'm like basically all of them, I thought was kind of cool. Like, I'm like a mix of all, and not that there's a right or a wrong. I mean, you could be like full on red personality, nothing else, and that just means that you are very confident. You have a confident attitude, you are challenge oriented, you're a strong desire to win, usually insecure and need approval from others. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And they're like I said, each one has like a good sized paragraph to it. It's not, I just picked like I said, couple blurbs of each one. I thought it was so interesting. So I would highly encourage anybody to do that, because it just kind of makes you think, basically. I'm gonna dampen my brush with this one. I'm using Cupcake. Forgot I used Cupcake on Haley the other night. I did it when she was Elsa. Because Elsa, I was looking up Elsa makeup. And, excuse me, she has like purple eyeshadow. So, and Haley wanted sparkly purple eyeshadow. So I dampened my brush. She was such a cute frickin' Elsa. If you guys haven't seen pictures, oh my god. Now, everyone thinks their kid is the cutest, but I swear mine is the cutest. And she was so excited, like, everything, like, I am Elsa. And she's, like, referring to herself as Elsa. And then she was, like, so excited about, like, going trick-or-treating and all of that, and, like, being Elsa. I'm like, okay, I need to be somebody. And I was thinking Olaf. I'm like, I could paint my, I didn't have a costume, but I could paint my face like Olaf. The day before, I had painted myself like frickin' Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm like, if I can pull that off, I'm pretty sure I can figure out a snowman on my face. But then I've seen all these people do deer. This is like super, super glittery. That's why I'm going back and forth. Tiny bits at a time. But I've seen people do all this deer. I'm like, ooh, Sven. And Ross, he goes, isn't he a moose? I'm like, no, he's a caribou, which is a reindeer. Duh. Okay, so I have the dryer on. And total fail on my end. I have like her little, she has a jean jacket in there that's like bouncing around making a ton of noise. And then she's got an Oshkosh like dress that has like the buckle. And so I'm hearing and it kind of sounds like her when she's kicking the wall. You guys looked adorable for Halloween. Thank you. We had so much fun. I was so bummed it was so stinking cold, but it is what it is. It's crazy. Like, I've been here 13 years, but I wasn't here as a kid, obviously, to like have to bundle up to go trick-or-treating. And it sucks. Because like I had to cover her Elsa almost completely up because her little dress, I mean, I had warm clothes underneath it for her. But still, this is Vfx Foundation. And I opened a new one, but I like to put it on with this thing instead. It does have a pump, and the pump works just fine. But for whatever reason, I like doing it this way better. Vfx Foundation, full coverage foundation. Everything I'm using here is Farmasi. If you're new to the show, Thursday nights are my nights. Hubby has bowling. I get toots to bed, and I come and play makeup and get to my happy place. Try new things, have fun, and talk with anybody that wants to hang out watching me. So yeah. So Robin, what's weather been? I know last time I was asking about that because it was flipping cold. We Today actually wasn't bad. I actually ditched my coat. I was wearing a sweater, but I got hair in my freaking foundation. I ditched my coat at lunchtime, which was kind of nice. And I think it got to like upper 50 or 50-ish. God dang it, I got my hair like wound up in my foundation. Okay, there we go. We had the warmest Halloween we had in years. It did rain a little bit, but the last year it hailed and snowed, so we got lucky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think since I've been here, or at least since I've been doing like the event at work, and I've been doing that for 7 years, we have not had any rain, snow, or hail on actual Halloween. I know 2 years ago, we had like 2 feet of snow weeks before Halloween, but it was like pretty much gone by Halloween. I had a memory thing pop up. I showed Ross, I'm like, remember this? He's like, get that away from me. Because I don't do snow removal, that's all him. But look at that. Looks crazy. But foundation, you match to your neck, not to your face. That's why it's so crazy. This is why I was looking for makeup. Found Farmasi and fell in love because I can afford this and it fixes my face like that. That foundation is $29.90. Comes in like 17 shades. I can color match it. If you're interested, let me know. Now it's freezing and gets down to the 30s at night. Got a tiny bit of snow. Russ is 3 hours north for a week and showed up there. 3 inches of snow. F that. Not ready at all. The other day, yesterday, the day before, on my way to work, it was like 17 or something stupid. Today actually wasn't bad, but it was Monday. Because Monday was the coldest day. So I think Monday the high was 34. But I have not, and Ross saw snowflakes that day because he was working inside outside. And he's like, is that like ashes or what's going on here? And it was snow. But yeah, I didn't see it. It was just flurries, obviously. But yeah. Who else out there watching? I know Robin's watching. Say hey, keep me company. I'm doing a half base here. And I was talking about color personality test. If you have never done one, I highly, highly suggest it. This is a sculpting palette, by the way. So it has a light bronzer, like a contour bronzer, however you want to look at it. And then a light one for under your eyes. I freaking love this. And since I've been using this one, I really don't even use blush anymore. Do you do wing liner at all? Well, you know, Tilly, funny you ask. No, I have. And sometimes it looks fine and sometimes it's completely disastrous. Farmasi has an awesome one. Like we have a felt tip one and I actually have a blue one that I earned like as an extra something because I had like good sales that month or whatever. Like I earned a whatever certain level. So I got one, a blue one, like a dark blue one, but I never used it. So I can do a wing. Sometimes it turns out good and sometimes it looks like complete poo. But it goes on super easy. The one that I have, like I said, it's felt tip, glides on. I used it to do my nose when I was Sven and it was super easy. And it washed off like a freaking dream. I use the bi-phased makeup remover. Obviously everything I use is Farmasi. I'm like all about it. It's amazing stuff. I get paid to talk about it. It's like, it's a win-win situation. But I could not believe how easy it came off. Like I said, I used the bi-phase makeup remover and it wasn't like a one swipe and done, but like one swipe and it was like loosened it up. And then I used a makeup wipe because I had like heavy, heavy bronzer all over my face. I actually used a dark brown eyeshadow to do like the reindeer like around my face. And yeah, I used a makeup wipe to get all that off and it took the rest of the black off. So by the time I like used the makeup wipe and then went to wash my face, it was gone. So yeah. Long explanation to your answer there, Tilly, but I have. I'm just not like, I don't do it enough to where it's just like part of my use. Like smoky eyes, heavier eyeshadow, stuff like that. I'm all for it. I can attempt one. Should I attempt one? I'm kind of booking it through this. This is going fast. I think I need some eye. Yeah, it's tricky to get the hang of, but I used to use tape, then put my eyeshadow on, and then put it on, pull the tape off, and it helps pick it. Yeah, I've done the tape thing for like doing a sharp like cat eye type look. I have done that because that's like amazing. Like it's all crazy mess. You pull it off and it's like a sharp one. I'm gonna try one. If I F it up, it's like almost 10 o'clock at night and I'm going to bed anyways. But this is what it looks like. So it's called the Farmasi ink liner eyeliner pen. It's no fancy name, but it's a felt tip. Let's see if I can do it. It's getting across my eyelid that I feel like it's harder for me most times. Oh, poop. I said, this is a hit or miss. And I don't know why. And maybe it's just me, but when I do mascara and eyeliner, I gotta have my mouth hanging wide open. I don't know if it like helps me or what. I feel like this is going backwards from what I want it to do. We're going to end up with a big old wing. Okay, I need to stop. Because that ain't working so good. There. I do that too with my mouth. And when I'm just like down here doing my makeup quick in the morning, it's like whatever, I don't even really think about it. Like, not talking and mouth wide open, and then I realize like I'm hanging with my mouth wide open. I'm gonna retry that. For me, I don't do it enough to have like the exact motions down. Practice makes perfect. You know, Robin, you couldn't be more right, my friend. This is a makeup wipe. These things are freaking awesome. Oh, foundation. Foundation, and then my little one I used for my woofda, woofda, woofda. Do the line on your lash line, and then open your eye and go from the corner. It makes it easier. What's funny is like one of the first times I attempted it, I kind of nailed it, and then the other eye was like bad, like way bad. So it was a total fluke that I nailed it on the first try, the very first time I did it. That totally makes sense. And like I said, the line across my eye is a lot of times what makes it. It takes me the longest to do that. So open eye and then like connect it down. Is that what you're saying? Do the line on your lash line. Okay, so that's done. Then open your eye. Open your eye and go from the corner. So up. Do I go up first? Or that makes sense. But I want it to connect down. Oh, I'm confusing myself. tip to corner. Oh boy. Like that? Up that way? I feel like this is goofy. I need to give her a little shakedown. Up, yes. Okay. See, this is why I like it when people are on with me. This is how I learn. I have come a long, long way in the year and a half I've been playing with makeup here. Like that. And then connect it down. Oh, that's a big old wing. Hope that's what you meant, because that's what we ended up with. Hoofda. She's bold. Ta-da! Okay, didn't nail it, but that's a wing. Per darn sure. So the last time I did it, when I did, like, nailed it, the first, like, one time, I went, the hell did I do? Now I'm confusing myself on what I did, because it wasn't that thick. But definitely made a straight line too. I don't know if my pen's drying up or what. I think I just went, no, I had to have gone up and then down. It just wasn't as thick. There you go, you're getting it. Thanks for the encouraging words. Perfect, thank you. It's not, so you're both good layers, but thank you. I appreciate your honesty. Okay, now I need my little smudgy brush. We're gonna make this like a purple smoky eye. Cause yeah, really the only thing I wanted to like I said, I did that personality test and I was like freaking mind blown. So I want to talk about it and encourage people to try it. It's like, it's crazy. I was shocked. I mean, you learn a lot about yourself, I think. Like I said, you know how you want people to perceive you, and you know what you want people to think of you. But it's kind of not about that. It's about knowing what your personality actually is, not what you want people to think it is or what you want it to be. I just got eyeshadow on my freaking contact. Now I might have blurry eye. I feel like my wing's a little off. I feel like I didn't start all the way in my corner. I started up a little bit. I think that's what's messing with me here, because the corner of my eye is actually right here. But I don't want to make it any thicker. So the gist of it, I got, stop doubting myself. Thanks, Robin. You're swell. I love you. So how's Halloween? Robin, I know you had a Halloween. Had a fun Halloween. What was Sophia? Why do I not know that? Why do I not know what Sophia was? And Tilly, did you and Brady do anything fun? I've seen you guys in forever. I was just thinking about that the other day because Haley was calling all of her uncles. And then she was talking about her cousins. And it's funny because, like, I don't think, like, I'll talk about, like, Brett and whatever and Seth. And she said something one time, like, my uncle Brett. I'm like, no, Brett's your cousin. But now she kind of doesn't like Brett right now. Because last time her and Daddy were at Phoenix, Brett started up like a air hose or something, like went to take a tire off or something, and it like, and she's like super scared, like super skeptical about loud noises, and he didn't realize that, and she like spazzed out. So they were down there again, and she didn't want to go. She didn't want to go see Brett. She'll get over it. Oh, that was cute. Not cute, just that was her memory of Brett. He'll know next time. Okay, what else do I need to do? Eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, eyelashes. Speaking of eyelashes, one of these days I'm gonna get me some. I didn't even put any concealer on. Oh well, I set my under eye. Oh my Lanta. All right, let's curl his lashes. And we went to the haunted house in town and up to the bar with friends on Friday for Halloween. And Brett told me that story. And he just goes, Haley's the cutest little girl. Well, you know, I'm biased, but Haley is the cutest little girl. And he should think that too. It's his only little baby cousin. She's not baby, but... And I have not told her anything, Tilly. For one, she doesn't know what that means, but I kind of want it to just be like surprise until we do the whole planning of it, dress part of it, all that jazz. Haunted house. Where do they do a haunted house in town? I'm using Zen Mascara. This stuff, for one, it's $8.90, but there's a clump on there. The wand is super freaking cool. It's a silicone wand, so it's like one of the tougher wands, but it's long on one side and short on the other, and it's freaking awesome. It's hard to tell because I got like this, you know, thick wing here, but it separates your lashes, it lengthens your lashes, it gives them some volume, and I'm not all about like memorizing ingredients and stuff, but there is something in this that actually helps your eyelashes grow, and I swear to God, my eyelashes have grown. Like, they are thicker, and I mean, you can't see them because they're like blonde and like transparent, but my eyelashes themselves have actually gotten thicker and longer. I noticed that the other day when I was putting my mascara on. I'm like, I actually have longer eyelashes now. It's crazy. I got a little bit there. She's the cutest. She's got the cutest, sweetest little voice. Yes, she does. Her little, I'm so excited. And I say, what are you excited for? For my Halloween party. That's like my new favorite video. My favorite video before that was the one where she was reading a tag on a chair in the garage saying, it says, Haley Schumacher can have a popsicle. And I say, what? At 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, little shit out of nowhere just starts reading. And then she was reading everything. She's like, something on the front, anything there was a tag or anything there was words, it always said, Haley Schumacher can have whatever she was asking for. I'm like, you are too freaking smart. Haley should come over sometime. I have a niece that is around her age, and I think they would have a great time. And the haunted house is the old school Napoleon. Oh, cool. You have a niece that's her age? That's awesome. We totally should. She's around kids her own age all the time. She goes to daycare, school, whatever, and it's a center, so she's in a classroom with like 19 other kids her age. But anything we do like outside of school and she gets to play with somebody like her age, she's jacked. She's excited because at home, obviously, it's just her and all about her and all that. I'm going to do a little bit. Throwing brushes. I'm going to do a little bit of blush. But you remember that one? That was this summer. It was like early summer when it was 90 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning for whatever reason. Or 9 o'clock in the morning. Blush makes me so nervous, but it ends up being so pretty. They will all be flower girls, so I'm sure they'll have a blast at the wedding. Oh, fun! How fun! So we need to figure out this whole dress shopping thing. Fargo's tough. That, I'll just be honest. I mean, we can make stuff work, but that's rough. So that's like a 3-hour drive on a weekend, and I like my weekends. I'm kind of a homebody, but we can make it work. figure her out because I know everything in Bismarck's like closed. You know, I think there's like a couple places downtown. I think, I don't even know. I ordered my wedding dress on promgirl.com. And I bought it in 2 sizes and sent back and got my money back for the one that didn't fit. So I don't know nothing about that whole part of it. Yes, I found one on Etsy. I'll send you. Oh, yes, please do. Please, please do. And then I'm like, what size is she going to be? Like, I know what size she is now. She's like just getting into 4T, but some 4T stuff is still like really big. And then it depends. Pants and shirts and all that jazz. And she's worn a dress. I can probably count on one hand how many times she's worn a dress. Just because she goes to daycare all day. I'm like, I'm not sending you to daycare in a dress. Like, today she had to wear one, but she had pants and a long sleeve shirt underneath. So yes, please send it to me. And we're just going to have to kind of guess and hope she doesn't have a growth spurt. I mean, she's pretty shorty, so I don't think she'll be having any growth spurts. I am her mother, and I am 5'0", so there's a good chance she's still going to be short, but yes, she's going to be so freaking cute. Whoops. Hubby's calling. Busy. And my sister-in-law said the same thing. Yeah, it's tough. I miss Sophia being that small. She still is small. She's only like a year older, isn't she? I'm declining his call. And he is not going to know that I'm on Facebook because he'll like go on Facebook once in a great while. Did I miss any steps? Let's do half a lip. What kind of half lip should we do? And then I'll be done. I appreciate you ladies hanging out with me. For sure, but I want to keep you, and I need to start getting my face washed and go to bed. What kind of lip should I do? I got purple, so we should go pinky. Should we do like hot pink? No. Nope. I vote no. We'll figure it out, Tilly. We will figure it out. I'm excited. Because June she'll be like 4, not quite a half. She'll be like 4 1/4. She'll be 4.25 in June, if we're being exact. I would do a dark lip. I don't have a whole lot for dark lips. I'm not a big lip person either. I'm boring. I'm not boring. I mean, I can do like fun eyes and stuff, but like lips, I don't get real dark. This is what I do with my eyebrows because I don't know how to do them. Wing liner. I attempted. That's not bad. I can do this mauvey pink. Did you see I gave Sophia her first haircut? Robin, I almost cried when I was reading that because it made me think, oh my God, I've never given Haley a haircut. And her hair, so she had a mullet for so long. Like I'm talking till she was, when she was 18 months, she had like a little tiny rat tail that was probably about that long and like no hair on the top still. So like the back just in the middle, like a little rat tail was probably about that long at 18 months because I was looking back at pictures. By 2, I was able to get her hair in 2 little itty bitty piggies. So she had piggies for her birthday. But it took so long. It was such a... What the hell liner am I using? That's not... Oh my God. That's not what I was going to use. The mauve one would look great too. So I'm going to do a dark liner with it though. I thought I grabbed and I didn't. So anyway, so because her hair grew like that, she had the little rat tail for so long and then such a mullet, her hair now comes down to like a V. And it's super cute now. Like it's layered like perfect. Like her shorter layers are about probably a little above her chin, probably about in between ear and chin for like her top layers, which is the last hair that actually grew in on top of her head. And then her back hair, it's probably that far from her butt. So like, I don't know, inch and a half or so from her butt. But it literally comes down to like a perfect V. So like part of me thought for a while, I need to even this out, but I'm so glad I didn't. Yeah, and now I think I'm like, okay, well now when do I cut her hair? And yeah, and then so I was kind of thinking that, and then yeah, I was reading your deal about cutting her hair, and I'm like, I like teared up. I'm like, I don't want to cut Haley's hair. But also because it's so long, I have to do something with it. Like, I can't just let her wear her hair down, or it's a disgusting rat nest by the end of the day because she gets all her food in it and everything because she's a gross little kid. I mean, she's adorable, but little kids are gross. Robin, you know you have one. Tilly, you know you work with children. Children are, no matter how cute they are disgusting. So yeah. I love that brown liner with this pink lip. Russ got mad because he's out of town and wasn't home to help me. So he's going to layer it when he gets home. He's going to layer it? Is he like secret hairdresser? I didn't want to cut it down past her, but yeah, and that's the thing, like eventually I'm going to have to cut it. I mean, I'm not going to let her be the girl that has it down. Don't work at daycare anymore. Where are you at now, Tilly? But you did work in daycare, so you know that kids are gross. Half lip is so weird. Like, half face is one thing, but half lip is weird. But look at that. Like, regular old haggard mom, blotchy face, tired. Ta-da! I like this side better. He knows how to cut hair. I was shocked too. That's like crazy. Ranch hand from my best friend's dad in Gackle. Awesome. It's like, that's like badass chick there, Tilly. Opposite of me. It comes to like chickens and stuff, like, yep, I'm busy. And that father-in-law of mine, one of these years I'm going to get you here. We're going to trick you. No, you're not. I'm not stupid. I'm not coming to that. I mean, I get it. I know it's a way of life, all that jazz, but I didn't grow up around it. I grew up in a city, small, like not a city, it was a town, but like I didn't grow up with chickens. And, you know, like I said, I know where it comes from. And then I'm such a picky eater as it is. Like, I don't like pork. Like, I like sausage and stuff, like pork chops, pork, like pulled pork, bacon. Like, I don't do any of that stuff. Ham, nasty. So, like, I'm already picky, and chicken is, like, one thing I love. And I feel like if I was any part of that, I would no longer eat chicken. And then I'd have to live off, like, beans. And I'm not even really a big beef fan. I mean, I like beef, but, like, not all the time I get a good ache if I eat too much of it. So I'd be, like, having to look up, like, vegan recipes, because then I'd be ruined with chicken, too. So I'm good. Did you giggle? It's just how it is. I can't change it. Like I said, when you grow up around that stuff, that's one thing. And like Haley, like I do want her to go down with him when it's that time. But I'm good. That can be a daddy-daughter thing. It's pretty fun taking, oh God. Yeah, no, I'm good. I've seen Ross's clothes when he gets home, and this year he like hung his he threw his coveralls on the chair in the garage. I'm like, are you kidding me? He goes, they really wasn't that bloody this year. Does that mean you've never had farm fresh eggs? No, yes, I have. I have. We knew people who like had chickens for that. And maybe they, you know, murdered them later on and did that whole shebang. But no, we knew people that had chickens. So yes, we did. And my mom grew up on a ranch. So my mom is very familiar with all of that. She like had her little baby pet lamb that she bottle fed and then, you know, had it for supper later. She grew up like that. I didn't. My mom's always like, you know, felt like I was deprived of that. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, it's okay. I understand. I'm not stupid, but I have no interest. Like, I've made it 33. We're not going to talk about how many 30 years I've made it, but I've made it this far without seeing the process. I'm good. Like straight out of the chicken? No, not straight out of the chicken. Robin, you're talking a farm fresh egg straight out of the kitchen. So when I came to visit North Dakota when I was 8, when I came out with my dad for my sister's graduation, I have an uncle that lives out on a farm, and I actually got the egg out from under the chicken, and they're like, be careful, the chicken might move around. And I stuck my hand in there, and the chicken's like, I'm like, freaking out. I got an egg, but I'm like running out of the thing. I'm like, that chicken's gonna get me. And I was 8 and had no clue what was going on, but I got an egg, and there's a picture of me somewhere holding an egg that I retrieved from underneath the chicken. So I have done that, but I'm getting laying hens this summer, hopefully. If you want eggs, I'm all about eggs. I gotta be careful. I get like a weird gut ache from eggs sometimes. I freaking love them. Haley devours them, like scrambled eggs and hard-boiled eggs. She freaking digs them. Russ's sister has chickens, and I don't ever want to buy eggs from the store again. Yeah, they're totally different. One of the first times we went home, or no, it would have been the second time we went home, Haley was just over a year. So she was like eating like mostly all big people food, like regular food. And one of her favorite things has always been boiled eggs. And it was so easy because I could boil like 8 of them at a time, and she'd eat 1 or 2 or whatever, and I could keep them in there. And we went home, and my mom goes, I have these eggs. And she's like, I told your dad, don't touch those eggs. Those are for the baby. And the yolks on them were like huge and like greenish, bright yellow. And my mom's like, that means it's good. That means it's fresh. And I'm like, okay. But no, there is a difference. There's totally a difference. Russ's sister has chickens, and sorry, and I don't ever want to buy it. Yeah, totally agree. I got a bit in my friend's house by a chicken. What? Oh, I got bit at my friend's house by a chicken right in the arm, and it frickin' hurt. Yeah, see, I'm good. I'm not farm girl. Like, I love the whole idea. Like, I'd love to have like farmhouse, like land, and like view all of them, and like maybe I'd get to be better with livestock and all that. But it's just tough because, I mean, I don't mean to sound just like city girl, but I didn't grow up around any of that stuff. And like I said, I would much rather live out of town and like live that lifestyle than like in a city. I don't ever want to live like in a city. Like, thankfully, where we are now, like, yes, we are in a city, but we're on the edge of town, and there's a field in my backyard, so, like, I'll take it. I'm good. Yeah. So I think I did everything with my face that I was going to do. And the color personality thing, I'm going to mention it one more time. I'm not kidding. If you have never done it, I'll see if I can't put it in the comments. So if anybody watching replay or whatever this far in, I kind of doubt it, but, you know, you never know. Anyone that wants to try it, I'll put the link of the one that I did. It's really interesting. It's like you literally learn a lot about yourself. Sophia got ran down by the chickens. So scared to go by them. Poor thing. Oh my gosh. So, side story or fun story, whatever, when we were at my uncle's house, he lived out on a farm, and where I got the chicken, he had cows, and there was a mama cow and a baby kind of around the house, and the baby, I was riding a bike, and I didn't realize the baby cow was like kind of near the house, and the mama cow started chasing me, and I didn't realize it. I was just like pedaling my bike, and my dad and my dad's sister came running out of the house, and they're like hollering with their arms like flailing around, and they're like, get, you know, like yelling at this cow to quit chasing me. And I look back, I'm like, ah! So I like pedaled even quicker. I didn't realize what was going on. So I saw the baby cow there, and I wasn't like going near it. I just rode my bike past it, and yeah, there was a mama cow chasing me. That was cool. Oh, you have to bring Haley when I have baby goats this spring. Oh my God. I'm not going to be able to, because I'm going to want one and not leave. Okay, I think hubby just got home, so I'm going to go talk with him and wash my face and get to bed, because I did not mean to be on here till 10:15 at night. But thanks for watching, and I talk to you later. Bye-bye.